Got a new teaser with some hidden messages, a bunch of lore clues, a bunch of insight on what to expect when Chapter 4 releases, and much more. So recently, about a month ago, we got a new video explaining the story so far, narrated by Harley Sawyer, which hid a bunch of lore clues and messages in between the video, also confirming the start of a brand new Chapter 4 ARG. But most importantly, we got a new Chapter 2 video explaining even more of the story, which again hid a bunch of lore-related messages. So at the beginning of the video, it starts out with a blacked out date, just like the first one, while an AI bot reads out the security log.
With Poppy out of her case, she began to guide the intruder through the office of Elliot Ludwig.
And then the video continues with Harley Sawyer again commenting over the player's journey over the toy factory in Chapter 2, guiding us all the way to meeting Mommy Longlegs, playing out the games, and then finally killing Mommy Longlegs before the prototype can finish her and take her away.
What's left of her is his now.
We then get to meet back up with Poppy, who then turns on us at the very end of the chapter, forcing us to go even deeper into the facility, whose Harley Sawyer then narrates.
It has long been the custom of those who call this factory home to use others for personal gain, to stab them in the back.
It then ends with a super intriguing quote.
I'm certain it came to Poppy naturally.
So there are a lot of stuff to break down, but firstly I want to start off with the ARG clues, because you might have missed it, but there's a bunch of hidden messages in between the video that can be found that were never in the real game. Like for example on the walls, under the staircase, in the musical memory game, and many more. But what do these hidden messages mean? Well, if we go in the beginning of the tape, we can see a bunch of numbers and letters. Now at first, all of this just seems meaningless, but what's notable is that every single letter and number here goes from 0 through 9 and A through F. This made it obvious that this was some sort of hexadecimal cipher, a form of encryption that uses a 16-letter alphabet going from 0 through 9 and A through F. And by using this ASCII table, you are able to solve this. Once solving this, the phrase then reads 11 words, good luck. So first off, you can find one after the first frame of the video, one on Elliot Ludwig's tape, one on the wall behind Poppy, one on the musical memory screen, one on the bottom of the stair, one on the PJ wall, one on the Mommy Longlegs wall, and another one flashing before Mommy's death scene. So now we have 8 different words. It wasn't the 11, but it was something. And by using the Caesar cipher, we can get the message that reads, overpaths turning clear, but I am not afraid of death. But the problem is that this message doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and it's also very cryptic. It's kind of similar to the Chapter 1 video with the phrase that with felted feet and with bated breath, sleep draws ever near. But what does this all mean? Well, if you put the sentences together, it begins to spell out, with felted feet and with bated breath, sleep draws ever near. Overpaths turning clear, but I am not afraid of death. Now, with all of this, it all kind of seems like a riddle. Even with the whole phrase, it's still really hard to tell what it means. My only theory is that this is talking about the toys and how they were meant to be immortal and live forever, which is why they aren't afraid of death. Or it could be talking about the new antagonist for Chapter 4, but I'm not really sure. We could probably expect this Chapter 3 video to come out in a month, which will then hide more clues and messages, which will then complete this riddle. That about wraps up my video for today. If you really did enjoy my video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your thoughts down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.